New England, the cradle of crisp autumn postcards and quaint colonial inns, hides a darker downstairs room. Between the maple forests of Connecticut and the salt spray of Rhode Island, 8 sets of human remains surfaced in only 8 weeks. Some in shallow water, some zipped inside duffel bags, one sailing all the way to a billionaire's private shoreline. Police say coincidence. The internet screams serial killer. Tonight we reopen the vault, switch on our lantern, and hunt for the stitch that might tie every shadow together. I am Rowan Graves, and this is Shadow Story Vault. True crime stories in calm tones. Subscribe, settle in, and step quietly inside. Picture early spring 2025. Patches of snow shrink into gutters. Silver mist clings to bare oak branches. On March 6th, a dog walker in Plymouth, Massachusetts, strays off trail chasing his terrier and kicks something round, hard, and terribly human. 24 hours later, 63 miles south, Norwalk firefighters drag a young woman's body from the river, still wearing one running shoe. Within days, reporters carry new headlines north and south along Interstate 95. Viewers at home can't help drawing a red yarn between pins. But is the yarn real, or the work of an anxious imagination? Before we open the first file, pause and ask yourself, if 8 bodies appeared in your county in 2 months, at what point would you suspect a single hand? Comment below. Your answer may show up in our next video. Case 1. Plymouth, Massachusetts, March 6th. Victim 0, call her Jane Plymouth for now, consists only of a skull, sun-bleached on one side, moss-stained on the other. Forensic artist Melody Finch later builds a clay face, soft cheeks, gap between the top incisors, maybe late 20s. The rendering goes viral, over 2 million TikTok views, yet no match. Case 2. Norwalk, Connecticut, March 7th. Paige Fannon, age 35, server at a waterfront bistro, amateur poet. Her last Instagram post shows a sunset captioned, quote, "Storms pass, storytelling stays." Autopsy finds no ligature, no blunt trauma, but high levels of antihistamine, enough to cause drowsiness, not death. Was she drugged to drown or swallowing sleep aids to chase insomnia? Case 3. Groton, Connecticut, March 19th. Groundskeepers spot a scuffed suitcase near Colonel Ledyard Cemetery. Inside, Suzanne Wormser, 58, substitute teacher, known for bringing homemade time cookies to class. Her roommate, Donald Koffel, confesses after leaving a receipt for duct tape in plain sight. Police celebrate a quick solve, but internet sleuths suspect Koffel may be copycat camouflage for someone bigger. Case 4. New Haven, March 21st. Denise Leary, 59, cancer survivor, missing since Halloween. Body found off a service road once famous for frat hazing rituals. Toxicology pending, freezer burn on tissue suggests cold storage. Case 5, Foster, Rhode Island, March 25th. Michelle Romano, 56. Florist, mother of twins, discovered by turkey hunters. Strange detail, her phone is missing, but her smart watch is still on one wrist. Battery drained, steps mysteriously logged until 3 a.m., Case 6. Killingly, Connecticut, April 9th. Unidentified male, dubbed Killingly John, bones only, except for a college class ring engraved AGR. Ring year reads 2021, suggesting a fresh graduate vanished less than 4 years before. Case 7. Springfield, Massachusetts, April 22nd. Unknown female found along a riverfront bike path. Witnesses recall seeing a white cargo van the night before, but surveillance footage is corrupted by spring thunderstorm lightning surges. Case 8. Westerly, Rhode Island, May 14th. A single tibia washes ashore near Watch Hill, the manicured cliff neighborhood where pop stars vacation. Forensics tie the bone to Eric Wine, 31, software QA tester from Providence, last seen paddleboarding alone at dusk. 8 discoveries, 8 victims, yet a rainbow of circumstances, age spread 21 to 59, careers from bartending to testing software, urban rivers, rural woods, rocky beach. Still threads glimmer, all sites sit within 12 miles of Interstate 95. 5 victims disappear on a Tuesday or Wednesday night, and one rumor whispers, look for an old blue sedan with rust around the wheel well. March 29th, Reddit community true crime discussion pins a mega thread titled New England Remains Master List. In 48 hours, it sprouts 2,000 comments. Map overlays, Excel timelines, even astrology charts aligning Mars retrograde to body dump dates. Facebook group New England SK hits 65,000 members by April and sells merch. Hoodies reading I-95 Watcher. One conspiracist claims to have spotted the blue sedan idling outside a Dunkin' at 2 a.m., streaming it on TikTok for 60,000 viewers. The clip ends when police ask him to leave private property. Is collective vigilance helping, or muddying eyewitness pools with phantom echoes? Psychologist Frank McAndrew labels the frenzy recreational fear, a safe way to flirt with dread while scrolling in bed. Criminologist James Allen Fox reminds journalists, real serial killers usually maintain victim consistency. Gender, age bracket, disposal ritual. Here we have variety bordering on chaos. Coincidence, cluster, or an exceptionally flexible predator? New England has danced this dance before. 1988, Connecticut River Valley killer, 7 female victims, still unsolved. 2007, Rhode Island thrill killer, Craig Price confesses to 4 murders by age 15. Each era birthed its own rumor mills, yet only one produced a conviction. Are we witnessing a modern echo, or staring into a hall of mirrors reflecting older fears? Mid-July 2025. Donald Koffel sits in county jail, awaiting trial for Suzanne Worms's suitcase death. Michelle Romano's autopsy remains sealed by state order, fueling FOIA lawsuits from 3 news outlets. Connecticut labs finally received Denise Leary's toxicology. Rumors hint at antifreeze traces, but officials keep quiet. The Killingly class ring circulates across alumni databases, yet no hit, raising the possibility it was planted. Meanwhile, Jane Plymouth's facial replica tours local news stations like a ghost begging to be named. Listener, if any detail echoes a missing person you know, a gap-toothed smile, an AGR class ring, a florist who vanished at dawn, reach out to your state tip line. We will list every number in the description below. One phone call can relight a cold trail. 8 shadows remain. Accidents, murders, mysteries half written in shoreline sand. Whether a single hand ties the bow or loose strands float free, our duty stays the same. Remember the lost, respect the evidence, and keep questions breathing fresh air. If tonight's exploration sharpened your curiosity, unlock the vault by subscribing and drop a comment. Which clue deserves its own deep dive next? Until we meet again, keep your curiosity keen and your bedside lamp low.